Will this microphone work? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Shallow.
You know we're
Hello.
recording, by the way.
You're recording?
Yes.
Should I have said something?
I just did.
Yes, you just did. In this episode, I featured some young Nigerians that made us smile and made us hopeful that the future is bright. Did you hear that the UK puts Nigeria on the red list? I'm very upset right now. Also, you will not believe what a health center did with 950 million COVID fund. In the Gambia, the results of the elections are out. Adama Barrow has been declared winner. And in the Caribbean, we celebrated Barbados becoming the youngest republic in the world. And then, of course, I introduced you guys to an African food store in Colorado Springs. Don't forget, you can always fast forward to the story that you would like to watch by clicking on the timestamp in the description below. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you're yet to, and please subscribe if you're yet to. Call it the roll the camera. People, it's your girl Adeola. Today I like to start with shout outs actually to some young Nigerians that are giving me hope. Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen some of these videos, but I just have to bring it to your attention. Have you guys seen this particular video?
I bid you not only a pleasant but a cordial good morning.
Yes, sir.
And I have the school authority to thank for that. My name is Jeddah Ojokade, upcoming graduate of the class of 2022, aspiring inventor, future visionary, and more pressingly, your next head boy.
What? Oh my God. Okay, guys, the boy is in primary school and he's campaigning to be the school's head boy. And he came up with such a speech.
This school has done so many great things for me, and I genuinely want to pay back in my last year. As I put goals, I cannot make their days longer, but I can strive to make them better.
Oh my goodness. Mom and dad must be so proud. So did he win? Do you know the boy? Anybody that knows the boy in the comment section, please let us know.
Vote for innovation. Vote for transformation. Vote for progress. Vote for me. And I promise not to let you down. So help me God.
Yes, sir. Wow. Our future leaders are coming up, guys. And I think we have to do better as a nation. So they have a country by the time they grow up, okay? Equally, I'm sure you guys have seen this video, but I like to show you. Please give it up for this guy.
Member of High Table, my fellow students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all. My name is Adama Barrow. I stand here in front of you to run the competently, educationally, in order to bombard.
Please play him one more time.
Member of High Table, my fellow students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all. My name is Adama Barrow. I stand here in front of you to run the competently, educationally, in order to bombard.
Oh my God, I love it. It is confidence for me, guys. For real, we the older people, we must do better for their generation. And you know, my last shout out goes to the newest teenager among my viewers, okay? By the name Femi Joshua. I got an email from his mom. This boy is a great cook, by the way. He just turned 13 and he's already a great cook. So good that he has his own cooking show on YouTube. I'm like, what? His mom manages his account, of course. It's called Kemi's Kids. So please check him out, guys. You will see his mom's videos as well as his sister's video, Tara. He doesn't just cook the easy stuff. Femi cooks efforiro. Efforiro. Cupcake, lasagna, meat pie, and so on and so forth. He's also into anything and everything science, anything and everything tech. And guess what? His mom emailed me a few weeks ago the intro that Femi made for my show. Wow, Femi, thank you. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, my dear. And of course, my regards to your sister, Tara. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Okay, guys, something just happened. Something just happened. Move closer, move closer. I'm so upset right now. You can't even beg. Don't beg me. Do not beg me. You guys know that I don't get upset. I'm a very peaceful somebody. Beg me. I'm very, very peaceful. I mind my own business. But since Omicron came out, that is the new variant of COVID that is more easily transmissible. The good thing, according to the World Health Organization, is that they said that it's less intense. And in the last 1 month that it was discovered, not one person has been killed by Omicron. So that's a good thing, but I'm not saying that it's not deadly. Oh, please do not say you heard on my show that it's not. No. Please wear your mask, get vaccinated, and protect yourself. We are begging you, because you may transmit it to somebody that has not been vaccinated, and you never know how that would be for that person. Because even the same World Health Organization has warned us that we should not be too optimistic about this Omicron. So, but what pains me, what is paining me right now, guys, move closer, is the fact that first of all, South Africa was the one that discovered this variant. Isn't that amazing? South Africa, Baba, South Africa discovered it only for them to start banning flights from South Africa, saying that, oh, it originated from South Africa. And I know that everybody is protecting their own interest, but seriously, only for us to find out that it actually originated from the UK. So instead of praising South Africa, instead of thanking them for discovering this variant, they were saying it originated from South Africa. They were looking down on us Africans. I said, Baba, I hate what I do not like. Why now? African leaders, what were you looking at? When will you get your acts together? How can they just us like that? South Africans, you not do well. I toilet for you guys. You not do well. You discovered something that the rest of the world did not discover. Instead of them to praise, we are praising you on this show. Oh, Daddy, can you imagine making me upset? The second thing that is making me upset is the fact that, of course, the UK added Nigeria and 10 other African countries to the red list. Now, being placed on the red list for COVID travel restrictions does not mean that you absolutely cannot travel to that country. It just means that when you arrive at your destination, you are required to quarantine for 10 days, which it's not like they shouldn't tell people to get quarantined, but still, did you know that all the 11 countries on the red list, as of the time that we're shooting this show, all the 11 countries on the red list of the UK, they are all African countries. I said, Haba, the devil is a liar. Why? Why only Africans? And I know I mentioned this already, but damn, really? Only Africans? Because, where would we get our acts together, Africans? So that we wouldn't have to be facing such humiliation. I know the UK is protecting its own interest. Everybody protects their own interest. There's nothing wrong with that. But why only Africans on the list? The United Kingdom have the fear of God. At the same time, can you blame them? Can you blame the UK when we refuse to get our acts together? Nigeria, see your life. And you have Nigerian doctors doing wonders in the UK, doing wonders all over the world. You refuse to equip your own hospitals. Everybody is running to the UK for medical treatment. We are going there to study. We are so dependent on other countries. When will we get our acts together so that we become that country that everybody is trying to go to? Because until then, we don't really have mouth. No, we need to get our acts together. Can you blame them? They are trying to protect their own citizens. They are protecting their own interests. And speaking of people running to the UK for treatment, the one thing that makes me happy about this red listing is the fact that putting us on the red list hopefully means that our president cannot go to London for a long time. To come. Oh shit! In fact, Nigerians are celebrating. Nigerians are celebrating that the UK put us on the red list because we don't want our president to live again. Any little thing like that, headache, he's in the UK. Medical checkup, the man has gone to the UK. Any little thing like that, the man is in the UK with our presidential jet. So Nigerians are happy that at least our big people, especially the president, will not be able to go to the abroad for the time being. Well, they will be able to go, but they will have to quarantine themselves. Either way, Nigerians are happy. So please, Nigerian officials, please wake up and fix our health sector so that when the UK bans you or adds you to the red list, so that you can use your own doctors in Nigeria. And speaking of doctors, guys, please move closer because, okay, you are too close. Let me move back a little bit. Did you guys hear about the 950 million naira that was given to 52 hospitals in Nigeria?
A visit to the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital that had so far received 950 million naira from the federal government to build and equip a coronavirus testing and treatment center.
we have released the sum of 950 million for each of the 52 centers to build molecular labs and furnish them, for isolation centers, for 10-bedded ICU units, and for personal protective equipment.
950 million naira. TVC News, thank you so much. We are grateful. Thank you for covering this story. We wouldn't have known about it. 950 million naira. That is about $2.3 million. No be so. Each one of them got this amount, so not all of them together.
52 hospitals across the country also received similar coronavirus intervention fund of 950 million naira each.
Each one of the 52 health centers got 950 million naira to upgrade and equip the centers. So did you guys see what they did with the money?
The minister began his tour of the facility but was left disappointed with what he saw.
What you are showing me, I'm disappointed.
No, not here.
So if it's not part of it, then don't bring me here.
Hey, Baba, you don't mean it. That, hey, Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord.
We renovated this place.
There's nothing here showing any form of renovation.
The other place is nearly built for COVID intervention, but we didn't have all this PPE for you to enter, so we can go there now.
They are trying to explain themselves.
The black suit of Port Harcourt is This was
so is the black suit also affected the beds? These beds were commissioned.
No, the beds are not.
So how do you put up a new building and then put in old things inside when you have money to buy new equipment?
They are explaining themselves. Please, explain yourselves.
But he explains why the COVID isolation and treatment center was deserted when the delegation from the ministry visited.
With this COVID, so many patients were coming in there. A time will come when you need to fumigate the place, clean up the place. And in doing that, like we did, so many suits and all that, we removed all the equipment, because I heard you didn't see any equipment.
Hey, what? You don't mean it. Pele daddy, auntie, mommy. All of you standing there, do our fathers and our mothers. You see this explanation?
He insisted that the funds had not been judiciously used compared to some other teaching hospitals and federal medical centers.
950 million naira lakwefa. We are not saying maybe 1.2 million. We are saying 950, almost 1 billion. The devil is a liar.
950 million.
Eventually, he threatened to invite relevant government agencies to investigate the matter.
Oh, so that was what they spent almost 1 billion naira on. It's okay. Let me calm down. At the same time, if I may ask the minister, my father, in case you're watching, in case you're watching, where have you been? Where were you until now? I'm not understanding. Because when you issue out that kind of amount of money, you were supposed to follow the money. No, so everywhere the money goes, you were supposed to go with the money. What were you looking at? Why did you wait until, Baba, since last year, no, so it was last year that they gave them this money. Now you are just waking up in December at the end of 2021. Daddy, you have no fear of God. Where have you been? And speaking of which, did you guys hear? According to Punch newspaper, thank you so much, our people at Punch, we appreciate you guys. The NCDC, that is the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, is now being probed for COVID funds going into personal accounts. I don't understand. I don't get it. As in, so it turns out that between March of last year, 2020, and September of this year, 2021, over 9 billion. Over 9 billion naira is missing. But they said they've traced at least 4 million naira into people's personal accounts. And then when they were asked about this oversight, because they are calling it an oversight, I don't understand the oversight in a year. You transfer money to people's account, you are calling it oversight. Continue. They said that it was a decision made in haste due to the urgency of the COVID pandemic in early 2020. I mean, I know everybody was panicking at that time. So because they were in haste, they were transferring money to people's different people's personal accounts, like different people personal. I said, NCDC people, move closer because I'm watching you on Plasma TV. I understand that things were hectic, but do you honestly expect us to swallow this kind of explanation? The same amount of time that it took to transfer to individual accounts is the same amount of time it would have taken you to transfer to the proper account. No be so because this is not a good explanation, and I hope that the investigation continues because we cannot be having all this drama every day. Hospitals and testing centers, they barely upgraded and they are claiming to be spending almost 1 billion on equipment that we are not seeing. Entire government bodies pocketing money meant for emergencies, transferring money into personal accounts, health workers not being paid, lawmakers ignoring the issues, and world leaders red listing us from travel. The devil is there. You see, this is a serious problem, my people. You see why I'm upset now? Let me know what you guys think about all this issue because I've not been able to sleep, you understand? You guys now don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. You guys, I don't even know if I have ever talked about our brothers and sisters across the sea in the Caribbean. I am so sorry for not talking about you guys, but today that is changing. Do you guys know that we have viewers in the Caribbean? I was like, my Lord and my God, they watch us from the Caribbean. I'm doing my Caribbean people is here again. Starting from now, we start talking about the Caribbean, guys. Every now and then, we have to talk about the Caribbean. And there's no better way to start than to celebrate with Barbados for becoming an independent republic. As in
55 years after gaining independence from the UK, Barbados cuts its last formal tie to its former coloniser. The Royal Standard flag lowered and replaced by the Presidential Standard, marking the end of the Queen's reign on this island.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, Barbados, that's an island of about 300,000 people. Yes, the hometown of Rihanna, Riri, that is Don Jazzy's girlfriend. Yes. Her country declared their independence in 1966, but they remained under the leadership of the Queen of England. But guess what? On November 30th, Barbados formally separated from the United Kingdom. And yes, they elected their first president, a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet Sandra Mason. She was the Governor General and, of course, the former representative to the Queen of England and now the President of Barbados.
The time has come to fully leave our colonial past behind. Barbadians want a Barbadian head of state.
Oh, shit! Congratulations to Barbados! And guess what? Her prime minister is also a woman. I'm like, okay, just like Iceland and New Zealand, women are the ones in charge in this country. Let me know what you guys think about that. You already know how I feel about this. You know, I have no issues with something like this because in most countries of the world, the president, the vice president are always men. You know, they're usually men, and nobody has any complaints when it's just men. I'm about to start trouble in the comment section. But now we have a woman president and a woman prime minister. So let me know what you guys think about this. Congratulations to Barbados. Your girl will visit someday. Amen, somebody. Now, hopefully, they managed to avoid widespread reports of corruption that have happened with so many countries. And most especially, I hope that people don't start fighting for power in this new republic of Barbados. Once again, congratulations to the people of Barbados. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to the Gambia, my Gambia. Guys, did you follow that election? We were following it, monitoring it day and night. The results of the elections are out. And guess what? Yep, you got it right. Adama Barrow, the incumbent, has been declared the winner.
IEC has declared me Adama Barrow candidate.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Adama Barrow. He allegedly won by 53%, while Dabo, who is the other popular candidate, won 27%. However, it looks like Gambians are still divided on this result of the election, going by the reactions on my Facebook page. You know, if you're not following me on Facebook, by the way, you should follow your girl. Just look for Adeola Fayehun. Thanks to our 900,000 Facebook followers. Oh, shit, we appreciate every one of you. Although, going by the number of followers that we have on Facebook, it looks like at least 400,000 people that are following us on Facebook did not subscribe to our YouTube channel. If everybody that is following us on Facebook has subscribed to our YouTube channel, we would have gotten to 1 million a long time ago. But it's okay. you still have time. You know, you can just press the subscribe button. And if you're watching this on Facebook, I'll put the link to subscribe in the description so you can subscribe after watching. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Going by the reactions by Gambians on my Facebook page, it looks like they're still divided about the results of this election. Now, I spoke with some Gambians and they were telling me that a lot of people voted for Adama Barrow because he represents peace and freedom to say whatever you want, considering the fact that they couldn't do that during the time of Yahya Jammeh. But what about his performance? What about the fact that he's not delivering like that?
You know, so in terms of the promises that he made to Gambians in 2016, nothing of that has been achieved.
I really would like to understand this, because at the same time though, I remember talking about the fact that he had promised that he would leave power after 3 years, that he was just going to be a transitional government. So, but it looks to me like power is sweet. It looks to me like power is sweet, especially in Africa. Because not only did the man do the 3 years, he did the 5 full year, like a full term. He did 5 years, and now he's doing a second term.
Adama Barrow shouldn't have any business to do in this election. Remember, in 2016, he was elected to lead a transitional government for 3 years. Which he remained on, and then he decided to go for 5 years.
Let me know what you guys think, Gambians. If you voted for Adama Barrow, why not? Also, what are you expecting in this his second term? As usual, we will continue to monitor Mr. President on our Plasma TV. We have him on our Plasma TV already. Congratulations to Gambians for a successful election. Above all, I just want to praise the people of Gambia for how they conduct their elections. As in, have you guys noticed? They use marbles, and you just put it inside the container that has the picture of the person that you want to vote for. Shikena, you don't have to sweat, you don't have to know how to read, you don't have to be educated or anything. Anybody and everybody can vote by just using this simple method. And then when they were counting it, it was very easy to count because they were using something that once you put the marbles on it can only fit a certain amount of marbles. So once it's full, they know the number of marbles that they put in it. That's genius. Gambians, you guys, you're way ahead. Eh? Don't worry, your girl will come and visit someday. So congratulations for a successful election. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. As you guys know, I like to cause trouble. Because this is totally unnecessary, but I just want to stir some pots in here. I just want to cause some trouble. So after the Gambian election, I saw this video.
Thank you very much. Good morning. The 4th December 2021 presidential election took place in a competitive and vibrant campaign environment. It promoted the democratic tendencies within Gambian society.
The EU representative, talking about the election and all the observers. And the reason I said that is, when would us Africans also start going to their abroad to go and monitor their elections for them? I'm not saying what they did was right or not. I'm just saying I'm kind of tired of, if we are not doing the same thing, why is it that they come to monitor our elections? And they should, because a lot of African leaders like to rig elections. So yeah, they should come. But I also would like to know when we can also set up tables like that. African Union monitoring the EU election. African Union monitoring the UK election. You get what I'm saying? And these Africans will be respected and given audience, and they will allow us to talk and say that election was not fair or that election was fair. We Africans, we were looking at you with our korokoro eyes. We were monitoring everything. This is what we found out. This is what we observed. And people will start publishing what Africans observed at their elections. Let me know what you think about that. Maybe I just wanted to cause trouble, but hey, I'd like to hear your thoughts about that. Congratulations to the Gambia for their success, for their election. At least there was no violence whatsoever, so that's wonderful. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So guys, before I leave, if you live in Colorado, please make sure that you check out an African store named Shop and Smile African and International Market. Guys, they have everything that you need. As a matter of fact, they sent us a video where they were listing some of the items that they have.
We have yams, Ghana yams, and we have yellow yams. We have some curry here, plain egusi and plain egusi. We have ogono, fufu, African waist beads. We have some African outfits, Ruban, butter, African honey, catfish. We have apple fish. We we have crayfish, we have stockfish, coal.
Oh shit, that's amazing. So they are located in Colorado Springs, but they ship to other parts of the US. If you find something there that you like, their prices are very affordable. You can also check them out on Google, by the way, because customers give them Google reviews. So you can check them out on Google. They have 5 stars on Google. People are saying nice things about them. So please, if you live in Colorado or if you want them to ship something to you, just call them. Just tell them that you heard about them on Adeola's show. Before I leave, if you are here to send your Christmas money through SendWave, you better do it ASAP. And if you've been using SendWave for some time, just contact them. Guess what? They are now sending this thank you package to their long-term customers. Oh shit, they sent me one as well. I thought I would show you guys. If you're wondering what's in the box, there's a mug in there. And of course, there's a bag. We call it tote here, with this painting that was made for them by a British Nigerian artist who's based in London. I interviewed her, by the way. I'll put the video of the link in the description below. And of course, I had SendWave in the interview as well. They answered some of your unspoken questions because some of you have been wondering, where is SendWave? And then, of course, there's a pen in there with the lady's design as well. And they put in a card that says thank you. They're just thanking you for being their customer, for patronizing them. And all they ask for is that you take a photo with your package when you get it and send it to them so that they know. I think they have maybe 60 boxes left. I don't remember. They don't have that many boxes left though. It's first come, first serve. So please email them if you've been their customer for a long time. Tell them Adeola said that they will send you something, and they will. But if they've sent everything before you email them, please, no vex. If they tell you that it's gone, I beg, no vex. And don't forget that they are still the cheapest way of sending money to Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda from the US, the UK, Spain, Italy, and Ireland. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.